Hello, hello. This is Calgoth again, and we're continuing to play some Forge Adventure Mode. I think we're going to look at another castle. Let's take a gander maybe over at the White Castle and see. Oh, I just went to the center of the map. That's not what I wanted. I thought that was white. This is white. No, don't dispose. Let's click the right buttons here. All right. So White Castle is, yeah, up this way. And we're just going to pop in and we're going to look to see what the effect is, and see if we need to do any preparation for that. Um, we were already set up to do very well against the Green Castle. White Castle, Akroma's presence. I don't know what that means. This is going to say the same thing. What is that? Okay, quest is updated because we found. Go away. All right, let's take a look at this Akroma's presence, and also I don't remember what deck we're using. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and have vigilance. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gain 2 life. Oh, okay. This would work with both my life gain and my elf deck. We'll be on the play. I'm currently elves, which is good. Okay, keep. We'll put that into play, revealing the Allosaur Shepherd, and then we'll play Allosaur Shepherd turn 1. Unfortunately, Gingerbread Cabin comes in untapped, and then I will attack for 1. They don't have any plays yet. I missed a land drop. And we're going to attack it for 2. Veteran, Swordsmith, other soldier creatures you control get +1/+0. Okay. Unfortunately, because of limiting my land drops, I don't really have anything I could attack in and maybe trade. Let's do that. Creatures control get +1/+1 and have vigilance. Oh, so they get +1/+1 and have vigilance. Okay. This is not affecting me. Should have realized that. We are gonna just pass. I think we do have to trade with one of these. It's 5/5. When it enters, exile a card from a graveyard. If you play land or cast a spell of a shares card type with the card, get okay. So they're exiling my creature. Llanowar Elves gives me something, and yes, I will do the card draw. I only had 1 extra mana. Okay, and then Priest of Titania will allow me to. God, I think I need to block again. Will they combat trick me? So I have 3 mana. I think we play Marwyn. Because Marwyn's going to add 3 mana right away. First strike? Shit, I think we just lost here. So this was a really slow start for our elf deck. We're going to go find a town, heal up. We don't normally have that slow of start. So I think that it's very doable. Just like we had a bad start. Like, normally we pop out our elves a lot quicker than that. Check the id. Draft available. See what's here. Wild Divil Drain. Is there anything in Wild Divil Drain that I would want? Oh, let's just do it anyways. Redeem a challenge, go ahead and enter draft. So this one does have this extra sheet. There could be good stuff there. We're looking for cards that synergize with our other decks, but mostly mostly looking at like, you know, actually winning here. Well, this one is pretty good because he's a 3/2 for 1, but you do turn something else into a 1/1. But then you could do things with the enchantments. Like if you you can only have one roll attached to a creature, so you could put another roll in, and then that roll drops off. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal damage to a player, tap all lands that player controls and untap all lands you control. That's really good too. Not so much in limited. If you had like unblockable and stuff like that, I think would be better. I think Spiteful Hexmage is a good pull. A Rhystic Study. Rhystic Study in 1v1 is nowhere near as good as it would be in a multiplayer setting. And that's why it was kind of bad for a long time, is because until Commander took off, you know, having 3 opponents paying the one, somebody's going to not pay the one. I kind of just want the card. We'll just do it. Curiosity is pretty interesting. Ashiok's Reaper is interesting. Exile target creature if I control an enchantment strike. I think that's probably the take here, is removal. Black seems to be open. Sir Ginger. It's a 3/1 for 2, has trample and hexproof and haste as long as an opponent controls a planeswalker, which is not going to happen. There's only one planeswalker in this set, and likely won't see it. Whenever another artifact's controlled, put in the graveyard, put a +1/+1. So this wants to do like the food synergy thing. Not necessarily going to see it, and then he's a food himself. Let's see. Compulsion is interesting. When this enters, you may pay 2. If you do tap the target creature controls, put a stun counter on it. That's kind of interesting as well. It's a 1/1 flyer for 1. I'm thinking Snare Master Sprite. I mean, these things are good, but we might... I'm kind of thinking, well, I don't know if I want to play the Rhystic Study. We'll do the Stairmaster Sprite. Oversold Cemetery is interesting for creature-based decks. It is basically card advantage in the late game. Stingblade Assassin. We can go... Mocking Sprite is interesting. It's a sorceries cost 1 less. We can go fairies, because we do take 1 fairy. And Dimir fairies is totally a thing. Oversold Cemetery is interesting. This has got flash on it. I'm not sure which one of these is better. I kind of like the Oversold Cemetery if we're going to go a creature theme, but we need the creatures first. Let's go into This would make this one cheaper. Let's go into the Mocking Sprite first. And then see where we go. Yeah, okay, so definitely rewarded here because we got this one here. Fell Horseman is a little bit of card advantage over, but pretty expensive. Variance Whispered, make them discard. We got a cantrip here with Sugar Rush. Not really looking at these cards anymore. I'm thinking I'm going to take the Fairy. A 4/5 Death Toucher. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, create a food token. I think that could be a kind of like a big, kind of a bomb. So we'll add that in as a. Okay, do we want a counter spell to control the board, or another fairy? Counter spell or another fairy. Counter target spell with mana 4 or more. I think we can pick up more fairies. We won't see very many of these Disdainful Strokes. Nature's Will Wield. We are looking at Scarecrow can color filter. Whenever this attacks, you may pay 2 if you do tap target creature or opponent controls. Whenever you tap an untapped creature, this gets +2/+1. That does synergize with our Snaremaster Sprite, so I'll take that. Here we're just gonna rare draft. We are, since we have flyers, with hesitation, Curiosity and flyers is really good. So I think I'll take the Curiosity for the card draw. I don't know if Compulsion is very good. We'll add it to the sideboard, and then sideboard. Grave Pact can be very interesting. It might be a little too mana expensive or limited. All right, apologies. My wife came in and it started to bother me. So, looking at the rest of this pack, Not Dead After All is interesting because you can, you can basically combat trick something back. Sweet Tooth Witch is okay. We're not doing the food synergy. Like kind of like Not Dead After All. Grave Pact. The thing about Grave Pact is it's 3 black pips, right? It can kind of take over a game. I'm not looking at the Devouring Sugar Maw mostly because of it's a 6/6 for 4, but then we got to do the sacrifice thing, and we're not running white for the instant side of it. Kind of like in Not Dead After All or Grave Pact. Grave Pact might be nice to have in general. We'll do Grave Pact. I probably should have done Not Dead After All, but back for seconds, return 2 creature cards from graveyard to your hand. If the spell is bargained, you may put one of those into the battlefield. We're gonna do back for seconds here. Yeah, back for seconds. We got another fairy here. We don't have any fairy payoffs yet, but I'm hoping to see one. Lich Knight's Conquest is interesting. Dream Spoilers, whenever you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, up to 1 target creature an opponent control gets -1/-1. We do have Taken by Nightmares, which is removal, Disdainful Stroke, and 2 flash creatures. So there's a bunch there, and it is also a fairy. This goes in with that, but I don't know about that. It's early enough where this could wheel, but I don't see it wheeling. I'm gonna take the Dream Spoilers. I think we need more creatures. Yeah, we need more creatures. I'm not familiar with this Gadrick's First Duel. Create a cursed roll attached to one target creature. Scry 2. When you cast an instant sorcerer value with 3 or less, copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. Okay. Target creature you control with mana value of 3 or less to its owner's hand. Don't control. Okay. Till end of turn, target creature you control has power, toughness, 4/4, gains flying, and has hexproof. Target creature and opponent controls, and put 3 stun counters on it. I don't need another Scream Puff. This is a 2/2 for 2. Whenever an enchantment controls put in the graveyard, each opponent loses a life. We're not super heavy into that. I kind of want one of these instants. I think Not Dead After All. I think I like that. Water Wings could be potentially fun as a combat trick, because it turns our flying fairies into 4/4s, and it gives them flying, and then they have hexproof. Let's try Water Wings. I don't know if it's good or not, but we're gonna try it. Sneak Attack is fun. Snare Master Sprite is where we're going with the fairies, so we're gonna take up the Snare Master Sprite. Draw 2 cards, lose 2 life. It was bargained. Look at the top 4, then put 2 of them on the top of the rest of the graveyard. I think Rowan's Grim Search. We're not really casting spells with mana value 5 or more, and then nothing else is in our colors. Soul Guide Lantern to get rid of the graveyards. Fairy Advisor, when I cast an adventure spell, I may copy it. What do we got for adventures? Nothing. But it is a fairy flyer, and we already have one of these Rowan's Grim Search, so I think I'm still going to take it. We're going to take the Snare Master Sprite here. Here, I think we are going to take the Vampiric Rites. And then we're going to... We did get the Leyline of Anticipation. Sneak Attack. Waste Not. So we are not making them discard cards. So Waste Not is not necessarily good. So we're going down. This Aquatic Alchemist is pretty interesting. I like Spell Stutter. Spell Stutter is really good with our fairies, so we're gonna take the Spell Stutter. Omniscience is interesting. Whenever you attack with one more fairies, draw a card, then discard a card, and then when you discard one card this way, Hellions Messenger. It is part of my fairy tribal. Looking at here, Ice Out also is an interesting, but I'm going to take the fairy tribal spell. At the beginning of each end step, enchanted players mills X cards, where X number of cards put in the graveyard from anywhere this turn. I don't think we need that. Stroke of Midnight, notably a really good removal spell. Into the Fate Court, draw 3 cards, create 1/1 blue fairy card, fairy with a creature token that can only block creatures with flying. I think drawing 3 cards is good. We'll do that. There's another Talion messenger. So we're going to take that. Just kind of like slam it immediately. Here I think warehouse tabby, but I don't think it's necessarily very good. It is likely going to get cut. Water Wings, I guess. Greater Oromancy is a great card. I don't want the tabby. I don't need the Scarecrow. Oh, we're just going to rare draft the Greater Oromancy. Or take the Mocking Sprite. At this point, we would... I think we have a lot of Mocking Sprites. We have 2 Mocking Sprites. I think we want to... It's going to put it from a graveyard. So we can take our like removal spell and get it back. But do we just want to go all in on fairies? Just all in on fairies. I'm going to rare draft Omniscience. Another Mocking Sprite. Okay. Cancel that. Let's look at this. We want to get down to... We want to get down to 24 cards. Warehouse tabby, we don't need. Spiteful Hexmage, I don't think we need. I think we're gonna go like all in on fairies. Just all in. We don't need the Omniscience. I like the Fae in the Court. I like the removal. Leyline of Anticipation allows us to cast all of this stuff at splash speed. I think that actually could be good. Grave Pact is interesting. Not sure how I feel about Grave Pact yet. I do like Rowan's Grim Search. Heuristic Study, move that to sideboard. 2 creature cards from your graveyard to hand. I like back for seconds. I don't think we need... We're going to cut a Water Wings and a Freeze in Place. I don't think we need the Vampiric Rites. Curiosity is actually really good with all our flyers, because we're all in on flying too. Scream Puff, maybe move that to the sideboard. We're going to go a lot closer to the ground, I think. Okay, so we're at 25. I think we have to cut the Grave Pact because we're very light on black, so we're probably going to be lighter on black color mana. We didn't get any color fixing or anything, and I think 16 mana with this generally lower to the ground idea is going to be okay. So add basic lands. So here we got 20 black pips, 7 white pips, or 7 black pips, 20 blue pips. So we are going to do that. Okay. Get the nice fancy lands. All right. I think that's it. We're gonna try this. And see how it goes. We didn't get like the big payoffs to play on 1. It's also noticing that this Into the Fate Court is going to potentially cost a lot less with our okay, so play on 1 costs less with our instant sorcery discounts. Okay. with our mocking sprites. So this is going to make that cost less. We're going to get our attacks in, and then I don't think we need to stun his 2/2. I think we'll put a... Oops, I clicked out. Okay. We're good there. Yeah, he's going to swing in. So he creates a food. Do we get a curiosity? I think I want to put curiosity in. And then I will freeze this in place. I don't need those. We do get a card draw off of the spell. Yes. Water Wings. Okay. Island. Okay, so then we're going to go Mocking Sprite so we can... That means this is going to cost 1. So we could... ambush if we needed to. Back for a second, it's going to cost 2. Okay, yep. Territorial Witchstalker. Defender, if you control power 4 greater, it gets +1 again attack as though it doesn't have Defender. Okay, so that really doesn't mean anything for us. We're going to play this and draw a bunch of cards. And then we're going to attack in. Who's afraid of trading? Can block only creatures with flying. Yeah, I'm going to keep that back. Yes. Okay. Yeah, he's afraid of trading, which is great. Okay, so Mocking Sprite will discount instance by 2, but I think I'm going to play this first, and then I will flash in. No, I can't flash in. I play the Mocking Sprite, and then we're going to all in attack. We are going to do this, draw a card and then discard card. I think our Chancellor. And then we get we'll put a +1/+1 counter here. And then yes, we want a curiosity. Disdainful Stroke is good. That's only going to cost us 1 mana to cast. Here at 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, just Alpha Strike. And then till end of turn, you are going to be a 4/4. Just to seal the deal next game. We're good on that. We get to start with Leyland and Anticipation in play, so I'm going to keep. Oh, wait. I had to select that. So I didn't know what I was doing there. And I just clicked past it. Okay. So we have spell stutter up. We're missing a land drop. Still missing a land drop. And then Leyline, you're gonna go because I messed up. I should have countered that. Get rid of the 4/4. We're so dead. We're a Mocking Sprite just in case we get our removal spell, but we were so dead. That was a misplay on my behalf. Okay. We are gonna block here, and then we're going to Stingblade Assassin to destroy that creature. Don't like where we're at. I think we just I'm gonna play the spell setter, Mocking Sprite, so we have spell setter up, and then attack in. Swamp. So this is going to cost 2. Chancellor Tales. Keeping up the spell stutter. I think we just won just in the fact that he's not playing cards. He's got 4 cards in hand. Oh, he ate his food. And then we're going to hold back our counterspell. We're going to spell stutter that. So pay 2 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. It gets countered. And there we go. I'm surprised that we won that. Really surprised that we won that. Wow. Okay. Thank you for watching. I'm going to finish the draft off in the next episode and then start looking at the Green Castle. Anyways, yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.